Welcome to Round 1 of the 2023 Godot Project of the Year tournament. In this first of 4 rounds, 14 games will go head-to-head for your vote in order to move on to the semifinal round. Only this time you can vote twice, and the top 3 games will advance. Trapper's Platformer. The hero, Tortuga, wakes up falling from a cliff, and things don't get much better. The peaceful island of Montaña Clara and the inhabitants of Lost Town are in danger, and somehow you are the only one able to do something about it. Featuring hand-drawn graphics, you will jump, push, and fight foes in the stylized 2D platformer. With weapon upgrades and unique items, there is plenty to explore on the island, and you can start exploring today by downloading from Steam. If you haven't checked out Brotato yet, do yourself a favor and head over to the Steam page. It's one of the most successful titles made in the Godot Engine. Brotato is a top-down arena shooter roguelite where you play as a potato, wielding up to 6 weapons to fight off hordes of aliens. Why are you a potato? Why are there aliens? It doesn't matter because it's so much fun to play. With hundreds of weapons and items to choose from and dozens of characters to customize your runs, you'll be mashing the alien horde for hours on end. You were deep in uncharted space on a research mission when disaster struck. Together with your friends, you must explore a mysterious asteroid field and mine whatever resources possible to build what you need to survive. Drift is an open-world survival co-op set in space. Craft, build, and explore alone or with friends to find a way home. Build your own interstellar ship with life support and other advanced systems. Grab, mine, and forge resources, craft gear and automate the work, and rediscover space technology to build what you need to get home. Frog Island is a farming sim currently being developed in the Godot Engine. Though in early development, the hand-drawn art style looks great and is already engaging. The game will focus on collecting frogs and farming in a relaxing and stress-free way, much like Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley. The player is placed on an island and asked to take care of frogs for an island inhabitant. The final game will feature a day-night cycle, seasonal events, a farming, cooking, and fishing system, and you can follow the progress on the official Frog Island YouTube channel. Now before we go to the next game, I want to take a minute to shout out one of the sponsors of this tournament, Flexispot. So I make multiple videos every week, and it includes a lot of editing and writing, and I found myself sitting down for really long periods of time, and that's not good. I needed a much better option, and after a tweet asking for standing desk recommendations, Flexispot answered the call. Flexispot makes high-quality standing desks for those of us used to working long hours in front of a computer, and especially those who work from home like me. They've got tons of options for size, color, desktop material, framing. I have the E4 Classic with a bamboo top, which is both durable and more environmentally friendly. Changing the height of the desk is incredibly easy with the keypad. You've even got savable presets to get to different heights more quickly. And with the dual motors, the movement is smooth. It handles plenty of weight, and even at the top height, the desk is completely stable. I've been very happy with what they've sent me, and I'll actually leave a link to what I have in the description, as well as some of their other options, so check them out. Little Ninja is a stealth game set in a suburban house, featuring a young boy named Liam who sneaks around his house going on imaginary adventures as a ninja. The game is designed to make the player feel like a kid again. Using a top-down, 2D art style, players must use cover to hide from parents, complete small challenges, and acquire special items to advance the game. Protect your house from evildoers, but be sneaky. You don't want to get caught. I couldn't find a ton of information on the game, but the visuals alone were enough reason to showcase this cool game being developed in the Godot Engine. Skies Above is described as a 2D action platformer with the soul of launcher games and the body of a roguelite, where players must defend the last Leviathan to reach space. The art style looks very compelling, and I'm eager to hear more about this game as it continues to be developed. You can follow their progress too on Twitter. Pingo Adventure is really a feast for the eyes. With built-from-scratch assets, it's dripping with Mario and Nintendo design aesthetics. Explore the world with Pingo, solve puzzles, play minigames, and even customize your Pingo with costumes a la Super Mario Odyssey. With interesting physics elements, unlockables, and a camera mode, Pingo promises a fun and engaging playthrough when it's released later in 2023. Object Wars is kind of like if Toy Story had a multiplayer deathmatch. The war is small as players fight one another with weapons like a toothpick launcher or firecrackers. 2 teams fight each other to survive with up to 32 players competing. Arm yourself with what you can find on the map and turn the house into a war zone. You can wishlist Object Wars on Steam right now. Set off on a thrilling, side-scrolling journey in Memory. Memory is all about precision as you flow from one jump to the next. Test your skill with challenging platforming to uncover the mysteries hidden within a strange realm. Collect clues, solve puzzles, and face death, only to be reborn again and again. You can check out Memory right now on Steam. Katana Dragon has recently shown off some cool grass shader work as part of its development. The game appears to be in the early stages, but the look and art style is already grabbing attention. You can follow along the development process on Twitter.
Metroidvania title set in a fantasy world where your only means of survival is your own ability to solve problems. After receiving a distress call from a mysterious creature, Iria sets off on an adventure to look for answers, only to find that she is wanted by the Prophet and a militarized government that sees her as a sinner. What jumped out in particular were the interesting rotational level designs and art style. You can learn more on their website in the description.
This one is giving off some strong Undertale vibes. Dreamed Away is an emotional action-adventure RPG with psychological horror elements. Play as Theo, a boy lost in a dark, mysterious world, and explore a unique reality. Duel against darkness, but mind your choices. One summer night, Theo wakes up and realizes his family has disappeared. Ghosts, phantoms, and revenants begin to haunt Theo as he searches for his sister. Combat takes place through a series of mini-games that will have you dodging and testing your reflexes. No magic, no weapons, just the use of skill and strategy to defeat the enemies. You can download the demo right now on Steam.
Welcome to Cassette Beasts. Let's go over some combat basics.
At number 4 is a monster collecting game built in an open-world RPG. In Cassette Beasts, you can find and collect monsters to use during turn-based battles. Combine any 2 monsters using the fusion system to create unique and powerful monsters. You've come to a remote island inhabited by strange creatures that you can record using your trusty cassette tapes. With a deep battle system to master, you explore a rich world, solve puzzles, and locate dungeons. But you don't have to fight alone. Form friendships with a diverse cast of companions as you build a strong team. You can wishlist and play the demo right now on Steam. DevDuck has been producing devlogs and videos for over 4 years, and his most recent project, Dolphin, has gained tons of support on YouTube. You play as a marine biologist in an RPG featuring underwater combat, fishing, and lots of corruption. And it's up to you to stop it. DevDuck has lots of excellent devlogs on their channel featuring the thought process behind the game's development, as well as how he manages to balance life as an indie game developer. You can check out more about Dolphin on his channel.